If you're anything like me, being a student here at Mount SAC, especially taking a speech class online, or even if you take a speech class, when you're there in person, you're gonna be fretting and fretting and fretting and wondering, how is it that I can start my speech? How am I gonna be able to prepare a good speech, a speech that's gonna captivate the audience, a speech that's going to not just captivate the audience, but feel like it's flowing and natural. And eventually, you might drop the ball, you might kind of trip up, and it happens. It happens. So there are a lot of methods that you can use, or at least some methods. And one of the best methods that you can use is the outline. So when you create your outline, you're gonna go through and create that roadmap for you that you're gonna be utilizing, and it's gonna help you pretty much set the tone, the direction, everything for your speech. And as we have seen this week with the demonstration speech, with the student and the demonstration speech regarding baby sign language, the use of the outline is something that helps a lot in creating your speech. So, regarding the demonstration speech, there are two topics that I want to speak about, at least for my main points. The first one is, which step from chapter 3 did the speaker do the best on? And the second point being, which step can they improve on? So, for the first step, I believe that the student did best on showcasing their personality. That's one thing you want to do when you give a speech. You want to give, yeah, I know I do a lot of filler words. That's kind of like my way of my personality, which I have to work on because it's not professional. But yeah, they showcase their personality. They showcase their personality. It gives that sense of, oh, that connection. Because when you talk to someone, you want to have that authentic connection with them. So I feel like the speaker definitely did best with showcasing their personality. Now, regarding my second point, what can they do better, or what step can they do better, is not dropping the ball. They kind of dropped the ball. I mean, we all saw it. They kind of they tripped up a little bit and they got a little flustered, and that's something that you don't want to do. If you pause, or if this and that, you kind of just take a moment. I don't know, just take a moment, think about it, and then just get back to it. Hopefully that switch flip is in your brain. You just get back to it, and then just keep on going on with the point that you're making. So it happens. It happens, and I've seen it. I've seen it because I actually well, I went to UCR. It's a whole story, but I took a speech class at Mount SAC 10 years ago, and then transferred out, and that happened to me too. That happens to a lot of people. So you try to go, oh my God, can I start over? It happens. But yeah, so I guess I'm kind of going to concluding this is that when it comes to it, you definitely want to create an outline. It's something that you're gonna have to look back on. It has that roadmap for you, and it's definitely something you're always gonna work on. Like right now, I'm doing this video. There are definitely a lot of things that I can work on, and I'm gonna have to keep on working on this.